The Air Jordan 1 High OG Mocha is one of the most memorable sneakers of 2020, and for a lot of people it was a shoe that was sneaker of the year for them, and rightfully so. The colorway was amazing, the color blocking was great, the quality was on point. Now the resale is really high up there, and I did take an L on the original release. So when I heard there was going to be a low top version of the Mochas, I was very happy because I'm a fan of Jordan 1 lows, and if you're a fan of Jordan 1 lows, this is going to be a sneaker you probably like too. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another sneaker review on the channel, and today we're taking a look at one of my favorite sneaker releases for the year of 2021, the Air Jordan 1 Low Mocha. This is a shoe that definitely is going to satisfy, if that's the right word, my craving to add the Mocha 1 highs into my collection. But when I look at those resale prices right now of about like 700, 750 Canadian, it's not too enticing. Kind of hurts my soul a little bit. So these Jordan 1 lows are actually a much more affordable alternative, and honestly, when you know, people call the low top or mid top versions a poor man's version. Honestly, this is just a really good alternative because I'm not down to pay those high prices, and these are a really good sneaker in its own right. This isn't like a one-to-one clone of the high top shoe. This is a banger GR shoe, and it's probably available for pretty good prices right now in the resale market. So if you guys want to cop a pair, I'll leave links down below to places where you can buy the Air Jordan 1 Low Mocha. There are a bunch of changes they made from the high top version of the shoe down to the low top version. Again, as I said earlier, it wasn't a one-to-one like conversion that they did. One thing you will note though is the materials are pretty similar in terms of what they use. Now, not necessarily the leather quality from the highs are replicated on the low tops, but the mixture of nubuck for the brown portions and then leather for the white or creamier portions of the sneaker. It's there. It's really nice. I like them a lot. When I saw photos of these sneakers online many months ago, and you guys know I cover sneaker news every now and then on the channel, we're going to start getting back into it a lot more frequently. We're going to have some probably sneaker news later today or whenever this video goes up. It'll be up very soon, okay? Talking about all the new spring Air Jordan releases for 2022 that Jordan Brand just announced. But when I first saw photos of this shoe, I was like, yo, that's a really nice pair of Jordan 1 lows, and I have a little bit of skepticism when it comes to the ankle right here because it's just a little bit different. But after getting them in hand and seeing them in person, my first impression of the shoe was this was a really good shoe, and I'm very happy I paid resale for these when I did. There is also sort of a mid-top Air Jordan 1 Mocha, we'll call it that if you want. It's on screen right now. I don't intend to buy those for a review or for the channel, but if you guys like mids and you like the whole mocha aesthetic with this brown, then you might like those mid tops, and I'll leave links to those as well, to like StockX and stuff like that. So the original Mocha 1 highs was basically based off of the black toe Air Jordan 1, where it has like a black toe area on the forefoot in the front area of the shoe, and then it has that mocha brown on the back. Now this shoe instead kind of goes for a flipped switch in this scenario. So here it goes for brown pretty much all over the entire shoe as the main highlight color, and then you have hits of black right here on the ankle, and then all of a sudden they just randomly put this like salmon pink, what's the color here, crimson bliss. Who names a color Crimson Bliss? They use Crimson Bliss right here on the sock liner with this quilted pattern, which we'll talk about later in the video, and then they have small little hits of gray. But overall, the shoe is this like white and brown color combo with a similar kind of color blocking of an Air Jordan 1 High Chicago, minus the black swoosh. The brown swoosh looks like it fits in just right, and the black right here on the collar here kind of balances it out a little bit. That said, if you were a person who likes Air Jordan 1 lows but are always disappointed by the quality of the shoe, you will be happy to know that this is actually an SE release, a special edition release. Jordan Brand actually went ahead and put some extra care and love into the quality and the quality control of this shoe. So the nubuck on this is really nice. It can rival the high top versions of other Air Jordan 1s out there. The leather on these is really nice as well. It has a smooth leather to the toe box. You have a white smooth leather toe box and a white smooth leather side panel right on top of that brown Nike swoosh that's in nubuck nubuck, and that leather is just really nice. So if you're a sucker like me who has to pay resale every now and again for an Air Jordan and you might be disappointed by the quality on this is good. So it kind of makes up and it kind of helps ease the pain of me paying resale for this shoe. On top of the great quality materials for this Air Jordan 1 Low SE, the quality control is on point. There's been several cases in my video reviews where I've shown you guys a pair of Jordan 1s, for example, like the Bordeaux's that I bought from Nike, and one person even commented thinking they could be fake. Because of the glue stain on the shoe. And that's one of the things that happens with a lot of Air Jordans. They're just so mass produced, and many other sneakers in general, not just Jordans, but some sneakers they get so mass produced that the quality control slips by on some pairs and there's ugly glue marks and glue stains left on certain pairs, making people think that completely authentic pairs are now fake, because I show them to you guys on my channel. One extra bonus that you're not used to when it comes to Air Jordan 1 Lows is the laces on these things. Now these do come with black shoelaces on them when you buy them. However, there are an extra pair of laces, bam, right here to match that crimson ankle on the very back. So if you guys like that the color of the collar on the back right here, you can go a little matchy if you want, but I honestly think I'm gonna stick with the black laces. And then you got that crimson Jumpman logo embroidered into that big puffy tongue. So let's talk about that collar right here, because this is definitely one thing that stands out on this Jordan 1 Low compared to other Jordan 1s. It has like this quilted kind of feel on it, and it's very strange. It's honestly, it took some getting used to just seeing it like that, but I kind of like it. It's not bad. It gives it its own personality. When you come to a colorway like this that is very different compared to your regular kind of Jordan 1 Lows, I don't mind that little extra detail, and honestly only you are going to notice that yourself. No one else is really going to see that because your foot's going to be blocking the way. One also small thing, on the inside of the tongue there's some more crimson color on the very inside right there. Got that Air Jordan Wings logo printed on kind of look. Compared to other Jordan 1s, which usually have it like embroidered in. And another small little detail, this is the gray here, but this is also gray or silver here on the very tab, that heel tab, and it actually is a 3M reflective material. And if you are going to buy these shoes or just curious about sizing, definitely go your true size. I'm usually a size 10 in all of my Jordan 1s. Grabbed a size 10 in these and they fit perfectly. Now in terms of comfort, I'd give these like a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's pretty much the same comfort as compared to any other Air Jordan 1 Low. I do prefer the comfort of the highs and the mids a bit better, but there's a place for these lows in every person's rotation. Even if you don't like the comfort for the Jordan 1, like it's not amazing, you can always also swap in a different insole from say a running shoe into this thing, and it really does go a long way. But I gotta say the colorway on this thing is great. It is really nice, especially for the fall winter months. I see myself wearing these a ton on those days where the snow isn't over a foot tall on the sidewalk here in Canada. I love Jordan 1 Lows. I wish you could wear them all year round, but it's just not a practical sneaker. So when it comes to those chillier nights or those fall days, I'll probably get a lot more use out of this when it comes back to fall 2022. But who knows what sneakers will be out by then. One small little detail I want to mention to the coloring of this shoe, it's not necessarily like a paper white. It kind of has like a sail color. So this midsole right here has a sail kind of tone to it, similar to certain other Air Jordan 1 highs out there. So it's not a clean paper white, which I do think, because it is like the sail color, it does complement the brown a little nicer than the hard contrast of white with brown on the same sneaker. Also, if you guys want to check out the Air Jordan 1 Low Bred Toe review, I'll have it pop up on screen. You guys can click right here or check the link in the description. I'd love if you could comment down below what you think about the Air Jordan 1 Low Mocha. How does it compare to the high top for you? Is this a sneaker that would end up in your rotation, or is it an automatic pass because it's an Air Jordan 1 Low? Regardless, I still think this is a fantastic release, even if it is a Jordan 1 Low. And hey, I wear sneakers for myself, not for other people. So this is a shoe I'm going to appreciate and get a lot of use out of.